Hello, my name is Alex, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the game Astroneer. A game developed by System Era Softworks. They have made previous games such as nothing! Also, I think that it's worth saying that this game is in early access, so it is not fully completed, and the developers are constantly taking feedback to make the game even better. So if you have the game already, go on, find a place to contact them and give them info about the game. Although if you already have the game, I don't know why you'd be watching a review for a game you already own, but fuck it! Let's move on. So graphics are usually not that big of a factor when talking about a game unless they are super terrible or super cool. And luckily, this game is pretty gosh dang beautiful. I really gotta say, this is one of the most pleasant looking 3D games that I've seen in recent years. The graphics themselves are pretty minimalistic and polygonal, as indie games usually are. But what strikes me the most about the visuals is the color palette. The colors in this game are so fucking gorgeous to me. And I say to me because the pink and blue combination that is very prevalent in this game is one of my favorite color schemes ever. But I can understand that some people might not like the color palette just because they don't like those colors. You have to give credit to the developers for using such a cartoony color palette because not many developers outside of Nintendo choose to do that. And it looks great. So Astroneer is a survival crafting and exploration game. So the gameplay is exactly that of a crafting game. You collect materials to make big things to explore and get more materials. One of the most unique things about this game is your ability to terraform the environment. You can deform and reform the ground around you using your excavation tool. It's essentially a more streamlined version of punching and placing blocks to get around, but it's definitely a lot faster than going out of your way to mine materials just to place them on the ground again. So, I like it. This tool and all other crafted items use power. Your excavation tool recharges on its own, but your other devices require you to search for more power. In terms of survivability, you don't have a health bar, but you do have an oxygen bar, which will slowly deplete, and when it runs out, you suffocate. Unless you're standing near the starting ship, which will fill it right back up again. You can also build tethers to the ship to keep you oxygenated. Is that a word? Oxygenated? Oxidized? Nah, fuck it. The only other ways you could die are dangerous plants, random 45-second hurricanes, or falling to death. There's no actual enemies in the game, only the environment. The only other unique thing about this game is that you can travel to different planets once you build a spaceship. Honestly, it's kind of like No Man's Sky, but without all the disappointment. Ooh, burn! Other than that, it's just a standard exploration and crafting game, which, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of, but this one is interesting. Most crafting games are just too similar to each other, like Ark or The Long Dark or Stranded Deep, but this one is just different enough to be enjoyable because it's so stylized. And being stylized is the most important part of making a crafting game because the gameplay is also similar. So my final statement is this. The game is good. If you like crafting and space, then this is the game for you. I give it an asteroid out of Saturn. That's actually a pretty good rating according to the galactic rating system. Anyway, that's all the time I have for you today. If you want to see more reviews like this one, I did a review of the game Pit People by Behemoth while it was still in beta. You can click the screen around this point to go to that video, and you can subscribe to my channel if you want to... Oh, I burped. You can subscribe if you want to see more videos similar to this one. I will be doing reviews, and I'll also be doing other things that I find entertaining, but you might not, in which case I apologize, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. I don't follow your rules. I walk down the dank alley with Mary Jane at midnight. I take a sip from the devil's cup until I throw up. I jaywalk when the police are looking, and when they come and stop me, I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. I just didn't see it. I won't do it again. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I bid you adieu. Mwah. Mwah. It was gross. I'm sorry.